The Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ holds a virtual sign language seminar in the UK. Rowana Bianca Arena reports. Let's watch.
We all share a fundamental need to communicate. Language is what connects us. It's an essential part of our culture and social life. However, for some who have lost their ability to speak or are hearing impaired, sign language becomes their only means of social interaction. In the United Kingdom, recent government statistics show that there are over 11 million people who are deaf or hard of hearing in the UK, and 151,000 British Sign Language users. In support of this endeavor, the Iglesia Ni Cristo or Church of Christ initiated a British Sign Language seminar as a way to integrate with community by rolling out BSL classes not only to its church members but also to the wider neighborhood.
In the Church of Christ, just the mere fact that we are helping the deaf community and being more involved within the deaf society, it's something that I think the youth, especially nowadays, they focus on so much on education, on having a social life. And my religious group, I believe that being more involved within different organizations, for example, the deaf community, it gives us something that most young people won't have at this current moment, that skill.
The Iglesia Ni Cristo's Christian Society for the Deaf is a project launched under the Christian Family Organization. It is aimed to inform, share, and educate. Fluency in sign language can open up new employment opportunities such as career in education, healthcare, and specialized judiciary services.
So what drives me and makes me continue on in learning BSL, British Sign Language, was that seminar. That seminar really inspired me to continue on and really open my eyes into the many aspects that the deaf community have and how we can continue on being more involved and giving the deaf community more opportunities for us to communicate with them. As you know, sign language is a completely different language to the English language, to Spanish, to French, and it's something that I think everyone should continue on learning, or at least attempt to gain some sort of knowledge so we can form communications or talk to those who are deaf or hard of hearing. Come and learn more sign language with us.
In these unprecedented times, effective communication is important to sustain our connectivity. It is a vital part of a functioning social network. Sometimes undervalued, sign language is a truly valuable skill necessary to support our sociocultural learning development. I'm Rowana Bianca Arena, correspondent in EBC UK, and we live in interesting times.
With us today is Rowana. Hi Rowana, could you tell us how successful this British Sign Language seminar event was and maybe share some of the feedback from participants?
Well, Christine, there were around 125 sites with over 160 attendees who joined the seminar online. The instructor, who was from the Christian Society for the Deaf, took his time to teach everyone the basics. The participants were engaged throughout the activity. Some even said that it was an eye-opener for them, most especially seeing the aspects of what the deaf community experienced. They appreciated this opportunity to learn a new skill, and the seminar left them asking for more sessions. Back to you, Christine.
And does the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ plan to further raise deaf awareness in the UK society?
Actually, Christine, there are. Iglesia Ni Cristo, or INC's Christian Society for the Deaf, CSD, will be holding more free workshops later on in the year to engage further their members and the community into learning the sign language, especially during this pandemic, so they can be skilled in connecting with the deaf or the hearing impaired. It is also a way to introduce the INC faith to the deaf community, which INC recognizes as an important part of this initiative.
Thank you for joining us today, Rowana.
Thank you, Christine. Reporting for Eagle News, I'm Rowana Bianca Arena, and we live in interesting times.